Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 3 of Europa Universalis IV. We are now currently trying to siege down Cyprus in an effort to take that away from, well, Cyprus really. Ottomans have declared war on Byzantium, hardly surprising. We can gain 87 ducats and lose Republican tradition, or we can lose a stability. That's quite harsh. It's actually better to lose stability and just buy the stability back up, to be honest with you. So that's exactly what we will go and do. Will cost us some points, unfortunately. It slows us down a little bit, but that's not too bad. 97%. As far as I'm concerned, you are done. These guys are trying to land troops down here. Not sure we'll catch them in time. Unfortunately, we didn't, but we will land in time to be able to sink their navy. Now, they're actually stuck on Cyprus anyway. They can't get to Albania. So if they just want to siege Cyprus out, let them. Not Cyprus, sorry, Corfu. If they just want to siege out Corfu, let them. We're going to come back down here. We do need this siege to complete. Would be nice to try and catch their navy. Oh, looks like somebody is going to catch them there, actually. Brilliant. Nice work there. Truce with the Ottomans is ended. That could be problematic. Now, where are you moving your navy to? They are white flagged, so we're not going to catch them there. Let's get back over here then. Our truce with the Ottomans is ended. We do have a free diplomat, so let's go and, if I can find it, issue an embargo. Because, you know, let's upset the Ottomans, why not? No point doing the blockades really until we've actually got Cyprus. We're actually on negative war score at the moment. That's mainly because they still control the war goal. But once we've actually managed to... because what we need to do is basically just get the Mamluks to peace out. So we do that by moving our ships into anywhere where they have a port. And we detach a siege and carry on moving around. The more provinces of theirs that we can get blockaded, which unfortunately isn't an awful lot, but if we can get them to peace out. See, Fazan's in now as well, but that's fine. You guys still have high war exhaustion. That will go down as time goes on, especially if you end up in another war. So here we go. We have the opportunity to re-elect our guy. Well, our current guy is only a 141, but he's only 41 years old. He's probably got a few more left in him, so we'll go ahead and vote for him. There's also a 33% chance that we'll gain one of the 3 Diplo powers. And our guy will now become a 252. So we've instantly just made him better. We've still got a couple of free diplomats. We should definitely be doing something with them. Austria still quite likes me. We haven't really sucked up with Castile, and I feel that that is a mistake. We should definitely be improving relations with Castile. And I want to make sure that I am capped out with Poland as well. We don't have an awful lot of improved relations with Poland right now. What's wrong with them there? Why don't they like me all that much? Just no really... Did I not improve any relations with Poland? Was almost sure that I did. Apparently not. Okay. Mamluks are landing more troops down there. We have got the option once more, I think, to go and grab their navy, which I think we will try and do. So let's just go ahead and get our navy back together. Oh. 1 base tax, 1 base tax, 1 base production, or 1 base manpower, Treviso. Let's go for base tax. Let's go and take this battle down here. It's already engaged Naxos, but we come in with our navy. He is trying to get a few more ships together. Let's continue to go around and try and sink any that we can find. And continue to try and blockade some of his ports. We'll go and do the blockade over here in the Gulf of Cyprus. So we are blockading Cyprus. Papal State has rivaled us. We're going to detach a siege and then move the rest of you guys down here. So those guys have still got a fairly low chance of getting the siege completed. That's fine. We do have our light ship. Not sure if our light ship can reach here safely. We'll give it a go. Should be okay. I'd prefer it if you actually went through here, though. Instead of going through the Gulf of Bomba. And we also said we wanted to get another galley, because we are still below our naval force. No, we're up to it now. We must have gained another ship somehow, probably during combat. So let's just hope that light can get there. In fact, there he is. He was pretty quick. We'll get him down into this one, because it'll give us even more power here for the blockade. Not a huge amount, but it all helps. We are losing a little bit of manpower, which is unfortunate. They are trying to rebuild a lot of ships. Now, once we actually have the war goal, this should all end up being a lot easier. Unfortunate that the Papal State has rivaled us. We might have to rival the Papal State back once Byzantium falls. Whether or not the Ottomans will take Constantinople, that's normally who they have the mission for. They normally get a mission to actually take Constantinople. Has the mission safeguard Eastern Anatolia? No, so they don't have the City of World's Desire or whatever it's called, which is the quest, the mission to take Constantinople. Okay, we've won the Siege of Cyprus. Brilliant. So all we need to do now is get everybody else out of the war, and then we'll have the 100% to take this. So are we going to get you guys out of the war? No, because you have high enthusiasm, although it should be going down because we are blockading you. Fazan probably won't leave. I mean, we do have a bigger... No, actually, they have more cavalry, so they do have a bigger army, as it were. We could go and try and wipe their army out over here. Who would we need military access to walk through? Far too many people. But they can't get off Corfu. They're stuck there. Would be nice to wipe them out. We could probably stack wipe them. Although we would need to go through the Ottomans to get to them. So we either need to do a naval landing or go through the Ottomans. Neither of those really works for me. We can invest in a new technology. It is Diplotech. We are behind time, so let's go ahead and do that. That'll ensure that we have our trade efficiency. Because we're not even protecting trade at the moment. Switzerland has declared war on Baden. Okay. So what we could do now is move all of these troops off of Cyprus, because there isn't really any way that these guys can land troops on Cyprus. Would mean splitting up my navy, which is of course a big risk. I could of course try and land some men over here and take their... Where's their capital? Where is your capital, sir? Is that your capital? That is your capital. Could I get to that? Yes, I could. So if I can siege their capital out, which I easily can, let's go and siege out their capital. Now, how many men do they have? This is the question now. Mamluks, how many men do you have? Mamluks. You've got 29,000. 10,000 of them are up here. 11,000 of them are up there. Which still means I'd be fighting 18,000. Not too sure that is a good idea. Let's go ahead and group these guys together. Let's get up here real quick and pick up some more of our army. They may try and retake Cyprus, but they would be doing a naval landing. Any opportunity I get to take out ships, I'm going to take. Because if you're going to try putting all of your ships together... Not even going to catch any of these, am I? Yep, did catch that one. So there's some more ships sank. Let's go and try and sink these ones as well. Of course, I am getting war score against them for sinking their navies. Ah, we've managed to do that conversion. Fantastic. There's some more ships sunk. We're over our naval limit now. Don't know what he's done with the rest of his navy, but that's fine. He's actually got his navy up here. Is he trying to blockade or is he trying to pick these guys up? Either way, it's going to end pretty poorly for him. We've lost a little bit of war score, but that's because we're not currently blockading. Where are you going? Can we catch you? Aristocrats can... Right, let's have a look at this. Can we not see them both together? That's useful. Put this over this way. So either the aristocrats gain 10 influence and the traders gain minus 10 influence, which is weird. Or we could have the traders gain... So who do we want in power? The traders or the aristocrats? Well, the aristocrats give us... morale of armies. And the traders are quite high. I think we actually go for the aristocrats and help put them back in power for a little bit. Can we catch this navy? I don't know where they're going. Where are you going? Mamluks is going to the Ionian Sea, which is... where? Here. Right, we should be able to catch them. No, they've changed their mind. They shouldn't be able to get away from that one, though. Somebody else caught them first. There we go, you've lost some more ships. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to try and pick up the rest of our army. And then we're going to come down here and try and siege out their capital and get them out of the war as quick as we can. That's the plan. They've got most, well, not most, but they've got a good chunk of their army stuck up here. So, this is what I'm going for. So, let's go ahead and attach as many of you as we can. We're going to go down here, we'll land here, and we'll pick up the rest of the guys from Cyprus. And hopefully they'll survive long enough not to be too badly hurt by the Mamluk Navy, by the Mamluk army, because I don't know where the rest of their guys are. So we will take any naval engagements that we can get along the way. If we can do anything to rid them of their navy, we certainly want to do that. So we're going to drop these guys off here. Hope that their army is off doing something else somewhere else. Gained a claim on Epirus. Now, how long is it going to take for you guys to land? The 4th of April. That's quite a bit of time. Hopefully they manage it and they survive long enough for me to jump to Cyprus and pick the rest of the army up. So we've gained a CB against the Ottomans. Fantastic. Right, you guys, you need to get over here as quickly as you can. We can pick up really quick. Oh, wow, they have a major big stack right there. And we're in farmlands. That's not going to end well for us. That's what I was worried about. I didn't know where their stack was. I need to try and get the navy back if I can. Try and get these guys on the ship. Probably isn't going to happen. They cannot retreat until the 25th of April. They're going to be stack wiped before then. That was most unfortunate. Just got part of my army stack wiped. A little bit annoyed about that. Well, got plenty of money. Let's go ahead and... what are we short of now? Quite a few, actually. We're 12 down. Let's go ahead and... start working on some infantry. We'll use all of our provinces. We actually used all of our manpower. Castile has declared war on Granada. Hardly a surprise. So I think what we're going to have to do here is just wait this one out. I don't think there's an awful lot that we can do. I could go and try and squish that army there, but at the moment they can't really do anything about it. The problem that I would have is I'm never going to get military access from the Ottomans, and I don't want to do a naval landing on it. Lose 10 prestige or get some national unrest, we'll lose the prestige. Can we convert anywhere else? Yep, we can do Crete. Take a long time. We may get some unrest for doing that. We can take a military tech. Well, we definitely should. Always want to stay ahead in military if you can. How are things with Austria? I think we should definitely keep sucking up to Austria, especially as we've just lost a little bit of our army. Austria actually like me. They still wouldn't ally me, I don't think. No. What's our improved relations on? 88. Let's keep improving that. Because if they leave me alone, then it's generally good. Damn you, Mamluks. See, I could have tried to land somewhere further away. If I could have got my army there first, I'd have probably been okay. Maybe what I need to try and do is land an army over here. But I'm going to need at least like a 20 stack or 25 stack. I'm pretty much going to need my entire army to be able to safely take them on. We're down to 8% war score. Cyprus's enthusiasm is low. But they're definitely not going to be low enough to let me take anything from them. You won't peace out anyway. You can't be separate pieced out. Your enthusiasm is still high, but it is dropping. We can't improve relationships anymore with Castile. That is fine. Let's wait for that diplomat to come back, and then we'll actually see if we can get any of these guys to peace out. I doubt it. See, if any of them would white peace, that'd be fine. Cyprus, they're not going to offer peace because it would result in their full annexation. They've got quite a bit of money as well, probably. So, yeah, we need 28 war score against them, but they've got negative... Yeah, need at least 10 war score to make demands, so we can't do that yet anyway. We might be able to get them. We will still be getting ticking war score. The Ottomans are attacking various different peoples. We are still trying to get our army back together, which is actually working nicely. You're kind of stuck there. We'd need a transport. What do we have in terms of ships? We're actually 1 over right now. We're still short on some land force limit. We only have 2 cavalry now. We need more manpower. We call our diplomat from Austria because there's nothing else he can do. So we've got the problem at the moment that we can't really reinforce. We do have 10 war score. You're still going to be unwilling, mostly because it would result in your full vassalization or annexation, minus 71. Demands exceed war score, length of war, blah, blah, blah. If we could actually get the Mamluks out, that'd be amazing, because getting the Mamluks out would mean we'd have a massive amount of war score. It'd be nice if we could actually let them load their army up onto ships. And then we could potentially just sink their ships with their armies on board. That's not a bad idea. But are they going to try and put any of their armies on ships? That is the question. Now, if I was to drop off an army over here, how long would it take those guys to get there? And could I actually go and pick the rest of the army up and get there, drop them off in time? That is an interesting proposition. We do need to get the rest of the army together, though. We are very short on manpower, and by very short, I mean we haven't got any. But let's go and start rebuilding our army. We can only pick up 10 anyway, and we've got 10 stacks over there. Somebody else has entered a military alliance with the Mamluks. I think the war's been going on too long that they won't be allowed to be called in, so we should be fine there. If only you guys would go off and do something else. Is nobody else at war with you? No, can't you get involved in some other war? Just to make it a little bit easier for me to deal with you. It would be nice if that happened. What's our unrest looking like? That's not too terrible. We could definitely afford to get a Diplo advisor. Morale of navies would be useful. So would better relations over time, to be honest. Let's go for... Well, let's go for the morale of navies. It'll help with trade power. What are you offering here? War reparations. Go away. It's all or nothing. I want your province. It's mine. I've got a mission for it. Minus 74. Definitely need to try and do something against the Mamluks. They've got no forts over here, so marching all the way across shouldn't be too difficult. It's just getting enough troops down there to actually deal with them. We've got 10 troops over here. Let's group them together. This is going to be really risky. We're on military tech 5. They're on military tech 3. I think we're on 5. No, we're on 4, but we've still got an advantage. This is going to be a massive risk. So what I'm going to do... This is probably where it's all going to go wrong again. But I'm going to go and pick up that army. And I'm going to try and land this army. So I'm going to pick that army up. We're going to try and land this army over here in Benghazi. And then hopefully, before they can reinforce, we want to jump over there and try and grab the 10 stack from Cyprus. And I guess what we could do is drop them off in Crete. That would actually be a quicker way of doing things. Let's go and do that. Let's be sensible about this. Let's go and see if we can pick them up from Crete for speed. Because Crete is our vassal. So we'll recall our diplomat there. This might be a better way of doing things. So we're going to go and land at Cyprus. Okay, now we are going to pick these guys up. And as far as the fleet goes, I'm going to detach the galleys here. And I'm going to leave the galleys blockading. Because they don't have a navy to speak of. So we'll leave their navy there. And that should stop them bringing out those 3 ships with any luck. So we'll go and drop you guys off there. We'll go and help deal with this naval battle here, although that should be won for us. We're going to decline that because you're not going to give us what we want. And then we're going to take this navy and you're going to go up here and pick up this army. So what we should be able to do is drop this army off over here in... It would be nice if you actually had the leader, but I don't think we can do that. But we should be able to drop both of these armies off pretty quickly. That's the plan. That's what I want to go for here. We have landed. We've taken some damage, but we don't really have navies to worry about. So let's go and give you the leader. So the leader's actually going to arrive first. You're going to get on the boats. And the boats are going to go down here. And then we need to get to Crete and back very, very quickly. We can take a new tech. So it's admin tech. Let's go ahead and take that. And I think that's all we've got time for on this video. So we will be seeing how this turns out next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Venice. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.